Yep, we got it. Not clickbait, it's real. I have the test to prove it. We're gonna talk about that in this video, what it's been like, and where we've been for the last couple weeks, because we have not been making videos or doing much of anything except for dealing with this, which shall not be named, and I'll explain why. Good morning, everybody. Where's Homesteady been? Homesteady's been sick. Yep, about a couple weeks ago, started feeling kind of funny, and didn't know what was going on. So a couple weeks back, I started feeling funny. Was like dizzy every day, which was strange for me. Eventually wound up getting fever, aches and pains. And at that point we started thinking, oh, you know, cold, flu, I don't know. Then about 5 days into that, fever and aches and pains and that sort of thing, I lost my sense of smell. And that's when we were like, okay, I don't even want to say that word. So I don't want to say that word out loud because YouTube will know what's in this video and pull it or label it dangerous misinformation or something. So we're gonna call it it. I got it, and you'll know what it is. So yeah, so I got it. I figured at that point I had it, went and got a test done, and it came back, yep, positive. We got it.
You got it back. Honestly, I thought he was just being dramatic about a cold.
Man cold.
Cause like he wouldn't do anything. I had to do the barn. He was just like, I was like, come on, you just like, you're stuffy with a cough. You're gonna be okay. Started eating dinner one night and I made a curry, like a chicken curry. And I keep them pretty mild so the kids will eat it too. But they're flavorful. I like to think it's a good curry. Although, I told Austin it's not super spicy, it's just a mild curry.
So I'm eating the curry and I said, did you make like just a really weak curry?
A weak curry. Is it really bland?
And she got so mad at me. She like shot me daggers and was like, no, I didn't make a weak curry. I don't make weak curries.
I was like, it still tastes like curry. It's just not spicy.
I was like, well, did you like not put curry powder in the curry?
Did you not put curry powder in it?
Because it just doesn't taste like anything. And then she got really mad looking.
He just wouldn't stop.
And then I said, wait a second, hand me the curry powder. And I took a big old sniff and I couldn't smell it at all. So after
then we tried cinnamon, peppermint extract, all sorts of things.
Everything in the spice drawer.
Kids were having a blast figuring this out.
See what daddy can't smell.
He couldn't smell.
So at that point we assumed it was definitely, but then we went and took a test and it confirmed it. So, and then a couple days later you lost your sense of smell, right?
Yeah, now I believe him.
And then you started getting sick and...
Yeah, so...
You'll actually see a video. We filmed during the throes of it. We filmed...
Yeah, at the beginning when I was still feeling okay and I was doing the barn chores, and then in the middle when I was feeling worse and he was doing the barn chores, and then finally...
I didn't want to put that video out first because I wanted to put a video out that said, hey, we're better. I didn't want everybody to worry that like, drop dead.
One reason is we would get lots of well wishes through the video we made, and we wouldn't be able to respond to them because we did feel so bad.
Yeah, we
weren't doing any work
for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah,
we've just watched Survivor.
yeah. It's been just, we would come out, do the barn, go back inside, be on the couch for the rest of the day.
Yeah, unfortunately you got to do the barn. There's no getting around that. And we had a couple friends who said, hey, we can come do the barn for you if you want, but it never got to the point where we couldn't, you know.
Sometimes it's harder to tell people what to do than it is just to come out and take 15 minutes. Thankfully,
we're very fortunate. Everything is very winterized right now. We got some automation that's helpful.
The waterer being hooked up now. Yeah, because when I did it, we had the first snow of the season, the first freeze of the season, and we had just kind of been working on fixing fencing to move pigs to the auto waterer.
Yeah,
but we hadn't got there yet.
Winter came early.
No, we got sick and winter came early. Yeah. So I was hauling pigs water in buckets.
Fortunately, we didn't have to do that for the whole 2 weeks.
No.
You'll see that in the video, that kind of stuff.
But we are doing better.
Yeah.
Still.
Let's talk a little bit about what it was like in the middle of it.
Okay.
What do you think?
Medicine I need to, so please.
So if you're wondering, what is it like to have, again, I know it's probably a little annoying, but I don't want YouTube to like pull this video because I talked about that. We're both young, healthy people. No pre-existing
No
conditions.
preconceived ideas.
No pre-existing conditions. Yeah, for us, it was a pretty standard mild, what they refer to as like a mild case, which when you're in the middle of it, it doesn't feel
No, it's still
mild.
you still feel really crummy.
It feels like a long, drawn-out, tiring cold is what it felt like to me. Felt like, I mean, I had a fever for a little bit, some aches and pains, a little bit of a cough, a little tight-chestedness. It was not the worst cold or flu we've ever got as far as symptoms go.
No, we had one 2 years ago when we moved for the entire month of February.
It was
a cough, a fever, and then a stomach bug. That was awful.
It was everything, and it was really bad. I think the worst part of it was the duration. It was long to get over, and even the fatigue is still there today.
Yeah.
That, and then just the emotional, mental
anxiety.
You know, the news is like so scary, right? The scare stuff on the news and this horror stories. And for some reason, people, when you say to them like, oh, we have it, but it's not too bad, they want to like throw a scary story at you, right?
That's like the first thing people do.
Well, it's not too bad for you, but I know somebody who was exactly your age and exactly your life, and they just died.
Yeah.
So that didn't help.
And that's not
Normal.
That's not what we want. We don't want to come into this video taking any sides or saying it's great or it's terrible. We're just going to say what happened to us.
Yeah.
We had a mild case. We're better now, fortunately.
Yeah. And it's kind of, I think it's nice to actually know someone who had it and was okay through it, and like, so you know, like, oh look, normal people survive it. And
yeah, because it's very it's a very anxious time.
Nobody's sharing this. Our story won't get on the news. Couple gets it and is totally like has it for 2 weeks and then gets better. Next in the news. So just hearing somebody say like, oh yeah, we had it and it wasn't fun, but like it's over and we're getting better, and you know, still tired, still a little fatigued, but.
And the kids were we all got it. The kids had it. Some had it for an hour and were fine. Some had it for a few days and are now fine. They definitely didn't get it as bad or reacted to it as badly as we did.
And that was one plus. The cold flu thing we got a couple years ago, we all got it really bad, and we were all like laying around the house like, bleh.
Yeah, that's not.
For this, our kids wanted to have a snowball fight. They're like, Daddy, will you have a snowball fight? I'm like, no, I'm sick.
You're sick too.
So.
No, it was definitely it was one less thing to worry about, seeing how easily they came through it.
Yeah, well, yeah, definitely less scary.
Good. Maybe it's that noise. What? Oh, baby, no! You know, Honeybee is
Our theater. You mean my audience?
They're not.
So what do you guys call it that I do here? Huh? What do you say is happening?
the cow movie.
The cow movie. Hi.
There's also the running cow movie. There's the cow got a bread movie. And there's also Very
hold it up.
Crazy movie. Oh yeah, the song like Crazy Movie. That's a popular one.
Today we're gonna recheck some cows for pregnancy, and we're going to check some cows for pregnancy.
Take that I can't. We're not coming in. I can't see it. Kind of daddy.
She should be tied.
Mommy stuck a dog in her tail. Is it stuck in there forever?
No.
Throw it down for us. And I pull him out. What? What? And I pull him out. You know, when cows are really stressed, they poop. Stand back, check it. Oh, is that her blood? Oh!
That's my best yet. I'm still shaking
I remember
though.
when we took the cat.
I'm like weak.
I remember when we took the goat's blood.
In a video we did a few weeks back, the last one we did, we said, you know, we came into that video hoping it was good news. We had got pregnancy results back. 2 out of 3 were pregnant, happy. I walked out and saw Luna had some blood and discharge on her tail, which is a bad sign. So over the subsequent weeks, we've seen more sign that she has perhaps lost another pregnancy for some reason. Luna. So less happy news than we had anticipated. Very frustrating news. I had to check Grasshopper anyways, so I figured I'd pull Luna and Honeybee in and just give everybody a recheck. It's not uncommon for cows to absorb pregnancy at the beginning stages. We'll check her Honeybee again, even though she hasn't shown any sign of having lost a pregnancy, and we'll check Luna again. Hopefully I still got 2 out of 3, even if it's Grasshopper and Honeybee. And if Luna's not, then we'll just adjust our plans. See. What a nice cow. You're up next, Erica. You.
It's getting big, man.
Come on. Chase her.
Bucket? You doing okay? Oh, man. Oh, wow. I thought you were giving up and having to redo it.
No,
That was great. Nice.
First time.
Getting good at this.
I am getting good at this.
I don't know if you can hear it, but like there is a serious fatigue still.
Oh, man, yes.
2 weeks after, just tired. Like holding up that cow tail took like everything. Like,
Yeah.
ugh.
Yeah.
All right, Lynn. Oh wow! Dang!
I can tell.
Oh, she just stepped on my foot.
Or did you put your foot underneath her?
You're getting too big for that. That hurt. Ooh. When they step on your foot, you can't pull it away. You have to lean into it. Like lean in, push down on your foot, and push on the cow. I've learned that by now, working with calves. Calves step on my feet all the time. I have big feet, and they're always in the way. Kids always are tripping over my feet. So there's a tip for you. Learn on the calf. Push your foot down and push in onto the cow. If you pull your foot away, ooh, that one hurt. Luna's getting big. Ow. Fortunately, she didn't get my toe. She got like the meat of my foot, so I won't be able to walk ever again.
Luna is still in milk, so we don't have to do the blood draw from her. I can do a milk sample. So I'm just gonna
Nice.
clean her up, milk some, see if we can get some milk out.
We're not too hopeful about this.
Her being bred?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no.
We're expecting it to come back that she's not pregnant anymore, so.
And then we will get our vet out here to probably do an internal exam. I can stick my hand up there, but I don't know what I'm feeling for. So my thought is maybe she had some trauma from Grasshopper's birth and something's just not working right in there right now. There are other things that could be wrong with her, cystic, some sort of STD, but that would be weird because she hadn't been with a bull before these last ones, and she still lost that first one that we had her AI'd with. We'll bring the vet out if she isn't and see what our vet has to say. See if I can get anything at her.
We joke a lot. I am an idealist. I always think everything's going to be amazing and the best ever. And then when it's not, I can have a tendency to get super negative and really bummed out. I'm like an idealist who then gets super negative when things aren't ideal. So I've been, as a grown man, trying to fight the urge to, when things go bad, be super negative about it. So one of the things that have been a big bummer, but I'm not going to be super negative about, because hey, I had a mild case and I'm alive and life is good, right? I did miss, because I was sick for 2 weeks, I missed the entire 2-week deer rifle hunting season. Whole thing. I got to hunt the first day with my kids, and you'll see a video that recaps our hunting season. I got to hunt the first day with my oldest son and my 2 youngest, and that was it. Missed the whole rest of the season. So that was a bummer. I look forward to that all year. Hunting season, those 2 weeks with rifle season is a really good time to put meat in the freezer. We rely on venison as a major part of our diet throughout the year. Fortunately, there's a late season archery season, so perhaps I'll be able to get a few with the bow. I hope so, because I was counting on getting at least 2 does and nothing, so that was a bummer. But I'm gonna look at the positive. I'm not gonna be super negative. You know, it's not a big deal. Next year I'll get to hunt season next year. How was that for positivity?
You're working. Other than perhaps losing 2 pregnancies this year, she's been doing pretty good.
Other than losing 2?
Well, I was gonna say when we first noticed the bleeding, I was just coming down with COVID, so I haven't had the physical or emotional energy to process or start coming up with a plan. So what I'm going to do with her, if she isn't holding on to a pregnancy, what a year. What a year. Come on, Lynn. Come on, you're going the wrong way. Give everybody some hay. When it's mud season, and that's great.
Come on, man. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Here we go. Let's go. Come on, Kayla. Come on, Kayla. You ready to let them out?
Yeah.
Oh, she could knock my camera over. Come on, Luna.
Classic Luna.
Come on. There you go. I'll bring it back out. piggy drinking. So if you're wondering what happened to Homesteady, very sorry. I thought about sending an email to everybody on our email list or making like a short video, but I don't like making people worry. I figured, you know what, when we're all better, or at least 95% of the way, and people know like, okay, they're past the danger zone, they're past this and that, I'll just come out and make a video and say, hey, we're back. So hey, we're back. What can you expect from Homesteady over the next couple weeks? We're still kind of getting back on our feet. We're behind on so much stuff. So we're gonna do a video a week like we've been doing this fall. I got a lot of good plans, big plans for 2021. I know so many people are looking forward to a better year. Even if there's still problems, even if there's still, you know, all the stuff with COVID and all the political stuff and all the everything that people are concerned and anxious about. There's always gonna be problems, but we gotta work on, you know, making things better and being positive, being more positive. So going into 2021, I got some really good plans for the channel, some stuff that I think you're gonna really like. We'll talk about that in an upcoming video, what we're gonna do. But we're gonna be doing more videos, back to doing podcasts. If you've been missing the podcast, I got some new ideas for the podcast. So Homesteady's not going anywhere. I know it's been very slow lately, and there's been just nothing but silence from us. Now you know why. Didn't mean to disappear on everybody like that, but I didn't want anybody to be overly worried. So we will start getting back into the swing of things, making videos. First thing everybody wants to know when you tell them.
That yes, if you end up having COVID and you're telling people.
Don't say that word. They're gonna pull our video.
If you have a virus and you're telling like your family members, friends, whatever, I guarantee you the first question they will ask you is, where did you get it?
Did you wear a mask? Were you social distancing like you're supposed to? Did you do all those things?
No, we have no idea where we got it from. Yes, we were taking precautions. It's a pandemic.
It's a pandemic, and wearing a mask doesn't mean you're never going to get COVID. And I mean,
you said it, not me.
Yeah, you knew I would bait me into that.
I didn't.
Yeah, we were. You know, I mean, we live in the country on a farm and like go to town once a week to get groceries. But you know, it's a pandemic, a highly contagious thing, and we wound up with it, and we don't know how. We'd love to know how. I wish we did.
Yeah, it's you go through everything you did, like maybe there, maybe.
Was it this? Was it that?
Take precautions, be prepared, have your medical supplies that you need, have your Tylenol, because the headache was awful. Four or 5 days without a headache and 5 kids is not fun. We were not our best at our parenting. No.
There was a lot of screens being watched, a lot of Netflix in. A couple of things we thought we'd share that were just helpful for us as far as getting through it. Obviously having a good thermometer so we could see, all right, who's got a fever. You know when you have a fever, but like it's hard to tell when the baby's got a fever.
Right, I never had a fever. Some of the kids never had a fever. So that wasn't even, for us, our biggest sign that we had this.
Yeah.
But some did, and it was good to be able to track it and see where they were.
Yep. And then another thing, and I'll have a link below for this, we had a oximeter, which was a little tip she had read early on.
Way in the beginning I got it.
The oximeter tells you your oxygen level in your blood. So if you're a bit of a hypochondriac and you're thinking, oh no, I got it, now I can't breathe and my lungs are closing up, you can put that thing on your finger, a little peace of mind, see what your oxygen level.
I said to Austin this morning, I said, if we didn't have that, I'm sure you would have gone to the hospital. Because
I'm a hypochondriac.
And there's so much anxiety with this.
She said she was reading that a lot of young people
our age
are going to the hospital thinking they can't breathe, and it's not the virus.
It's a panic.
They're having a panic attack.
Because they're so nervous about it.
They're just like, hyperventilating because of the anxiety. And
that's
yeah.
You know that feeling when you're anxious and stressed and you're breathing, it's harder,
yeah,
your chest is
like,
tight,
no,
and then you've got a
breathe.
cough. It's really scary.
Yeah, so having that, we had one, I'll have a link below to the one we're using.
Yeah, it wasn't
just being able to
expensive.
slap it on your finger and go, oh no, I have oxygen, I'm just nervous. That was a nice peace of mind.
Chicken nuggets, have lots of frozen food, pizzas.
I ate so much DiGiorno pizza, I'm like, tired of DiGiorno.
Easy stuff, because I lost my appetite completely.
When you can't smell or taste, there's very low motivation to make anything fancy. And
Yeah. Frozen soups was good for us.
yeah.
Lots of soup. Thanks, Mom, for all
Oh
the
man.
soup.
We've had a lot. It was
And
a
live
lot of
beside your
support.
family.
Yeah, that was very nice. Her mom is like a soup machine. She has a
freezer dedicated to
that's
frozen
the
soup.
soup freezer, and it was a godsend because we had so much different soup every day. Like, all right, let's have a little different soup, and that got us through a lot. So.
And what the urgent care doctor said, her advice was drink lots of water, drink lots of fluids.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Yep. We've been taking vitamin D and
Zinc.
and Q-certain and quercetin.
We always say it wrong.
And something else. What else am I taking?
I don't really get anything except vitamin
D. Oh, lots of orange juice. Vitamin
Lots of
C.
orange juice.
And yeah, so.
Okay.
And we still got it. So thanks, vitamins, for nothing.
They just need hay, right?
Yeah.
Oh, girl.
Pigs is done. So don't be confused.
Don't be confused.
The next video that comes out on the channel, we're gonna be sick. And you're gonna be like, wait, I thought they were better. Oh no, they're gonna double down. They caught it twice. We're gonna go back in time.
Yeah, we filmed a little bit, very little bit.
Very little. If it weren't for the cows escaping during this,
Yeah,
there wouldn't be a video.
And me feeling okay at the beginning and
Yeah.
making a video. And
So when you see that, we're going back in time. We thought it'd be fun, I don't know. Thought it'd be good to share, like, you still got a farm in Homestead. One of the things about this dream is like, it's awesome when it's awesome. And then you get this pandemic and you're like, still got to go out and do the chores every day. So we thought it'd be good to share.
Entertaining.
Yeah, you're not entertained. So you will see that video next. Don't worry, we're not worse. We were worse. There it is. Still coughing.
there it is. Oh, the fatigue is real.
Yeah, that's real. We're gonna go inside now and watch our fourth season
Season
of
of
Survivor
Survivor
that we've covered in this. See ya.